guys, so I'm gonna be answering question number 3 for the discussion. So for the first part of the question, it asks how well assessment ideas for cooperative learning and learning centers align with Gardner's vision for transparent deep learning assessments. And by transparent, Gardner means that students should have clear expectations and opportunities to self-reflect, rather than taking like traditional tests that don't really show what they learned or how they can improve. So cooperative learning is a structured type of group work that includes positive interdependence, face-to-face interaction, individual accountability, and social skill development. So in examples, observation checklists and peer evaluations align with Gardner's vision because they set clear expectations. They know what's expected of them and what they need to do. So peer feedback helps students reflect on their own progress, and it also sees how they can improve. And then even with the students who are giving peer feedback, it also helps them. So for like group projects, presentations, even science experiments and rubrics also give students many different ways that allow them to show what they're learning, and really reflect on what they're learning, which is much more impactful than just memorizing information. So learning centers are made up of, so that's for the cooperative learning, and then learning centers, they're made up of a variety of activities that introduce, reinforce, or extend learning, often without the teacher's direct help. But it's the teacher's job to give clear instructions on and expected outcomes and hold students accountable during these stations, which aligns with Gardner's vision because students know exactly what's expected of them, and they get to demonstrate their learning in different ways through the different center activities. So for the second part of the question, also for that one, they're not just like memorizing, they're doing different stations, which helps them build their understanding of what they're learning, which also allows them to reflect on what they're learning. And then for the second part of the question, it's asked what are 2 specific adaptations to these assessments that better capture and value the learning of all students, including those with diverse and linguistic repertories. So in Crenshaw's framing problem reminds us that if assessments are too narrow, some students' knowledge and contributions can be overlooked or undervalued. So like for, what is it? So like just with like assignments for like, what did I say here? Oh yeah, so like work they turn in or even present, one way it can be adapted would be that they could speak in whatever language they're most comfortable with. So with that, like in rubrics, like the teacher can say like, I don't know exactly how to word it, but in the rubric it will say like student explains what they're saying in like that language, so that when the student looks back at the rubric, they see that like they did good because they met that criteria. Instead of just saying it in English, they said it in Spanish as well, which is also stated on the rubric. So like student expresses definition in Spanish, like on the rubric, and then the student meets that criteria because they said it in Spanish. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, so students are just able to express and show their ideas, not in just English. So whatever language is easier for them. And then a second adaptation would be giving students different options for projects or center activities. So they can show their understanding through like different ways. So like some kids may like understand through art, so they can make a poster. Some may want to make a skit, a model, storytelling. So This ensures that different cultural backgrounds, strengths, and learning styles can fully demonstrate what they know. So they can do what's most comfortable with them, which also goes into the different learning styles as well. And then these align with Gardner's vision because they make expectations clear, they provide authentic ways to show learning, and they allow students to reflect and demonstrate their strengths. So yeah.